back with another video. Today we will be talking about how each eliminated team in the NFL this year can make the playoffs. So we're going to start off with the NFC. And so I'm not going to be talking about any like Green Bay, New Orleans, Seattle, all these teams that have made the playoffs. But I'm going to be talking about these lower ones. So Washington, I'm going to count them as not making the playoffs even though they did. Because I'm just going off their record because the NFC East, we all know they sucked. New York, Dallas, Washington, Philly, they all sucked. And Washington was the best team to come out of that by a win. And so Washington, I think, no disrespect to Alex Smith, who's a great quarterback, but I think this draft they either need to trade up to get a better quarterback. Like 2 years, I think they made one of the worst mistakes in drafting Dwayne Haskins. Even though he looked good at Ohio State, he just wasn't. So yeah. Okay, Arizona. I think they played really well. Now, if they can trade up maybe to that 10th pick or something, maybe they could go and get a top receiver that can work hard with Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins in that core. Okay, Minnesota, I think they also did pretty bad, but then once Cook came back, he was tremendous and they started winning. So if he played maybe the whole season, I think they would have replaced Chicago or something like that. San Francisco, they had a hard time after going to the Super Bowl. I think this season really was a throw-off season, so it didn't really count for them, but it does. I think they don't need anything. They got to the Super Bowl last year. It's the same team. All they need was not to get injured. Excuse me. They just not needed to get injured. And so that was their problem. New York and Dallas, so they both tied. I think if the Jones quarterback, he looked really good towards the end. And I'm happy for him that he's fitting in the New York system. And Saquon Barkley, and I think once they get a dynamic wide receiver, that team's going to be really scary. Trust me. New York is coming back. Dallas. Also, injuries. They had to struggle with injuries. Dak Prescott had injured, then Andy Dalton got injured, so they had to go to switch 3 quarterbacks in like 4 games. They need more production between Amari Cooper, not Dez Bryant, but he's an old. I can't think of his name, but yeah. They need more production through their wide receivers, and Zeke, he needs to go very hard through the hole each time. Because usually it looks like he's just wanting to get tackled, and that's not good. Carolina, they need a new quarterback. After cutting Cam Newton, I think that was a poor decision. He looked really good in New England, but they just couldn't win. You know, it's funny. They said, when Tom Brady left, which one's going to win? Is it Tom Brady needs Bill Belichick, or is it Bill Belichick needs Tom Brady? And obviously we know it's Bill Belichick needs Tom Brady. Detroit, I think they need a better running back because they had Adrian Peterson. So I think I have them drafting a running back. I'm not sure, but go check out that video. My mock draft, I'm going to be posting those every 2 to 3 weeks, so until the draft. Philadelphia, I think they need a better not a quarterback, but a better wide receiver core. Once they switched out Jalen Hurts, that was days. Daylight out. He was phenomenal. And Atlanta, I also think they need a new quarterback. Okay, New York and Jacksonville, they battled it out to see who's the worst, and honestly, I kind of wanted New York to get that first pick, but obviously they beat Los Angeles. So, yeah. So, Jacksonville, they need a new quarterback and a new offensive line. That offensive line just sucked. Same with New York. I think they need a better quarterback and a better offensive line. Houston, I think they need to trade Deshaun Watson and get a top 5 pick and something else in return. Cincinnati, I think Joe Burrow, I hope he gets better, but hopefully, I think injury, they did look good at the end, but injuries, I think, is Denver. I think they need a better quarterback than Drew Lock, and they got a phenomenal receiving core in Hampton, I think, but and a good running back in Philip Lindsay, excuse me, but they just need a better quarterback. Los Angeles, I think that they need a better head coach. Their head coach does not look good. What they run is not good at all. Okay, New England, a better quarterback. Cam Newton was not good, even though I just said he was pretty good in New England, but I think they need a better quarterback, and I think Mac Jones is going to be that next quarterback. Las Vegas, same. They need to trade for a better quarterback in like Carson Wentz. Do a swap. And yeah, in Miami, I think they played phenomenal. They just got unlucky towards the end, and Indianapolis made it. And so yeah, those are my thoughts for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys share this, oh, I have a goal for you guys. If we could get to 500 subscribers before 2022, then, well, let's just make that a goal, okay? Let's just make that a goal. And share this channel, and if you put shared in the comments, I will heart your comment. Let me know what color you want to see next for the LED lights, and I'll see you in the next video.